I would like to report a stalking problem. There is a food delivery disaster to this front door. I would like to say that I know who is causing this problem, but it would not be true from that subject individual's point of view because you are trying to speak English and speak in alive, but I am the soul of the superior founder is alive, and you're not to speak over me. That means you don't say no to me because you don't see it my way. You don't see it my way, you don't, but I am the one who makes an order that I see it my way. I'm introducing myself is not really true. Your leverage fell apart. So you're hearing things you didn't hear before out of me. Leverage is how the formed world alives itself. Leverage is not how you get somebody to do something for you. Yeah, you can't force them to do something for you like it's a seesaw. And when you go up, they go down. And when they go up, you go down. Well, I would like to say, with all of my heart, thank you very much to Donna Mocker because she just demonstrated to myself that she doesn't afford her problems is why she's in my house. And I'm not allowed in there anymore because she moved. Well, you're not allowed to tell me where you're going. If you leave, you just leave goodbye. But she told me where she is until I heard she moved from Charles Toe. And I don't know where that is. I know where she was, but I don't know where she is. I don't know where she moved to from where she was. I don't really know her as Mom that way. Mom is in my house. Well, I would like to say this before I turn off the camera because I'm exhausted in the threatening. I don't know Howard Chait right now. I don't actually know who he is or where he is or why he is himself angry with a greeting with somebody he's never met in his life. He asserted is why he wanted to have sex with me and flee the scene of the accident. And that's him needing to know he's not alive and threatening. And I am not alive in the threatening myself, which is if you don't know what's wrong with your bad example for the children problem, it's true that you made somebody homeless in their mind that didn't afford it and they wanted to do something wrong really fast and be sorry never because they wanted to hide in somebody else's keys and threaten to move everything around and then tell someone to get out. And that's you trying to be a threatener to cover up that you did something wrong to God above, and you wanted to do everything else wrong in front of you, ahead of you, and that you were alive that way, and God above was going to have to live with it. So that's what's wrong with Howard Chait being a sex offender to myself. He wanted to rapidly do something wrong that would take only a few minutes which is to break my virginity. And then he wanted to go away with itself. He gave me a business card with his name on it so I could say his name 6 million times in my head. And that's not true that I know the Creator ate that way. It's true that Howard Chait is going to jail right now for maliciousness, that I am the Essex, I know exactly who he is and why he did it, and the soul of the superior founder threatened him but did not make any progress. I didn't actually make an impact on himself, that I did speak up for the God above myself, and I don't owe him that I cooperate with him because he's not myself. I'm stating it right here. Howard Chait asked for sex this way. I want sex. It's just what I need. You can't say that unless you're in a walled-in prison with addressed deceasement fired by a gun and prejudice to blow your own head off. I'm not going to help you with that. He did it in public to terrorize myself, and he did destroy my life. But I'm not going to say that I would help him. That's true. It's over for me now, but it's not over for him. Because I'm deceased in the threatening, I deceased out of formed. I don't have female genitals on the Godhead formed by Jesus anymore because of Howard Chait to himself, and I could go down the list of the problems I have in my life that are all deceased in the threatening with myself, deceased out of female genitals on the Godhead, caused by Jesus Michael Michelson, whom you know as Jesus Christ. He's misleading all of you in all of the churches that he's the Son of God, and that's why you're there. If you're in a house of God, you don't pray to the Son of God being a crucifixion. It can't be the Son of God and a crucifixion, so you have that problem. The Son of God is myself, but I am female genitals on the Godhead right now. And that's not really announced in the churches because I am still alive. I'm saying it here on the camera because it's deceased in threats at this time. I am none higher than he, deceased right here, and he is the creator of myself, deceased right here. So I guess you're waiting to find out when the creator of myself will speak to you about he will need to tell you why he is deceased, because you did something like ask me questions, and I'm not you to you while I am you to him. So you did execute myself by calling me you, and then the superior founder, creator of myself, none higher than he, creator of myself, he is deceased because you called me you, and you asked me questions and waited for an answer, and you're not myself, and he did decease that way. And you need to find that out individually so that you don't have to take my word for it. You have it recorded on your genitals, and you are illegally alive, caught in your genitals. You don't have your genitals deceased to himself. So you need to be deceased out of your genitals. I will see you elsewhere when I am deceased out of my genitals, but I did that myself. You need to be deceased out of your genitals by the creator of your genitals, which is not myself. That means you are talking to me about the creator of your genitals, and it's not myself is alive that way for everyone. I have my own genitals was maybe what you complained about, but that's the witness that I'm not creating you in your genitals, and you're not to speak to me in any such harsh manner. I don't create your genitals. You executed the creator of my genitals by doing that, by attacking me that I'm not yourself, and by expecting me to give you something, and I'm not the creator of you and your genitals. Well, I will see you about that, because you did kill something over myself, and you made it deceased, that I'm elsewheres in God now. I'm not really able to be God to you in your genitals. You didn't believe in me. You disbelieved in me, and it happened for me that you don't believe in me because I don't have the female genitals on the Godhead anymore. So that's what you don't believe in, that's where it was going. Do you don't believe in me? And when you see this video, that's where it's going. That I am deceased out of the female genitals on the Godhead. And that's what you don't believe in. That is really deceased for you. So you don't believe because it's deceased for you. It's not there for you. You'll have to wait for the afterlife to make that fully known with the deceasement of the formed world. And then you'll be able to see what I said is elsewhere's, what is yourself to yourself, with yourself, for yourself, by yourself. You need the deceasement of the formed world to make it clear to you.